Hi, today's video is beading tutorial. I'm going to be teaching you 2 ways to do interlocking, and it's very important for anyone who wants to know how to do beading jewelries. And as some of you know, I do my best in both English beading and the Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria beading tutorial as well, like the ones you see on Edo Bride. And if you have not seen any Edo Bride before, it's better you check one of my video. I'll put the link up there, and then you will see how we dress when we getting married. It is very important that you master these 2 techniques, both the English and the Edo Bride, because we'll be doing it in this channel. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And I will be doing a lot of Edo beading and English beading, but that is not all I do in this channel. This is more reason why you should subscribe to my channel, because I will be uploading other tutorial. And just to give you a tip, the next tutorial is going to be Akara dress, and this is what some have asked me privately, and I'm going to upload that video in few days time or before the week runs out. So please subscribe, just hit the subscribe button and you will get notification whenever I upload videos. The first method I'm teaching you today is the English method. Don't worry, it is very easy. So let's move on to making it. In my previous video, I showed my unique finger, and this is the reason why I did that, because when we are doing the beading, it will not be focused on my face or any part of my body. It will be focused on the beading. I don't know if it's even important. That is why I said I have something unique, and with this you know who is behind the camera. So thank you very much, and let's move on. With the English beading, we normally use the fishy line or wire, but in the Edo beading we use red thread or red wire mostly, because we always use coral red bead. I will be using the red thread because with the red thread it can stay flat on the table and you can see the work very well. But if you want to do beading, you have to use the fishy line or the wire. I will be using 2 colors of bead to teach you this, so that you can see where I will be crossing. The first thing I'm going to do is to take the white bead and then 1 blue, white, and then blue. 4. We have 4. Then I will have to cross it with the other end of the thread. You see, crossing. This is the form we now have. This is the interlocking. I will continue. What I will do next, let me keep this aside, is to put 1 white bead on the right and 1 white bead on the left. So let's do that. And then either side of the thread, I will now put the blue. And with this blue, I'm going to use to cross with the other needle. I've already put my needle on the thread, just as we crossed before. You see, we have the next step. I will continue like that. You have 3. And how did you count your bead? Let me show you. You count it from the side. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 steps. Again, 1 white bead, another white bead, and then the blue, and we cross. You see that? Do you see that? When you are crossing, this is what you get. Now to continue to widen your interlocking, how did you do that? This is the next step I'm going to show you. So what you are going to do is to place your bead no longer in the both side. 1 white one, blue, white, and now we will cross with the white. We will not cross with the white. You can see all the bead I put it in the left. So when we cross with the white, see what will happen. All your thread will all come in one side. To continue, we will take the thread at the top, which is this one, the thread at the top, and this one is lying down. So we will now add now 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 blue. And now we will not cross with the blue. So crossing with the blue, this is what we will get. We now have to, the next thing we are going to do is to take this needle, the down needle, and pass it through the white bead. You pass it through the white bead. You cross with the blue bead, then we take the down needle and pass it through one white bead again. You see, we are having to, so we still have to continue like that. I hope you were able to learn this interlocking. So I want to move on to the Edo interlocking. Be using this over beads to teach you the Edo interlocking. Yeah, and in Edo interlocking, what we do is that we fill the thread up to a certain length. So I will just fill my thread up. What I will do next is I will take 4 beads. Take the last bead. I will use my needle to cross with it. You see, now I have the interlocking called ubalaka. Now I will take another 2 beads. So now I will take these 2 beads, put one on the needle in the right side, pass it through a bead and pull. We have the next one. Then take 2 beads again from where we fill our thread, and then take another bead on the empty side of the needle, and then take 1 bead from the 2 beads that we took and we move it. You have your next step. Just like what we did with the English bead. But in the English bead, you continue with 2 needles, but in the Edo bead, you continue with 1. So I'm going to take 3 beads. Three. And I will pass it through 1 bead, this bead here, the one at the side. I will pass it through that one and then pull my needle out. And you form it. But notice that my thread is up here, but we want to continue in this side. So what do? We are going to pass the needle through this bead and this bead. You make sure you drag your thread so that it will be tight. You see? Now we have our needle here. We will continue with 2 beads. And notice my thread is also here, so I have to pass through these two beads. I'll pass it through this one out. I will still go one step down. The Edo bead, we take it from the down and you work your way up, and then you come out again here, and you go through this bead as well.